As you listen to the music, notice a spot on the ceiling or wall and let all of your awareness be on that single spot for a moment. As you breathe and begin to relax, you may notice that your awareness of the spot changes. The way it looks, the texture, the way the light goes over it, the shadows, if any, and many interesting things about the littlest details of that spot. Now you may have noticed that as you are focusing on that spot, your body is relaxing a little bit more, and you may already be aware of how heavy your arms and legs have become. Maybe you noticed most of all that your breathing has slowed down, become very slow, easy, and comfortable. And as your breathing becomes more relaxed, your body will begin to feel more relaxed, and the next thing you may notice is how heavy your arms are right now. It might just seem that the more you focus on your arms, the more relaxed they become, and the more relaxed they become, the heavier they feel. Now continue to notice the spot as you listen to the sounds of the music, and continue to notice how heavy your arms are, and now also notice how relaxed your breathing has become. So soft and gentle, and so easy, that it almost begins to feel as if each breath in naturally leads to the next breath out, and that breath out easily leads to the next breath in. Each breath in naturally leads to the next breath out, and that breath out easily leads to the next breath in. And it may begin to feel as if your breath is becoming more of a circle of breath. Each breath in leads gently to the next breath out, and that breath out easily leads to the next breath in. And now notice how naturally that happens for you, beginning to feel as if your breath is a continuous relaxing circle. The more you breathe, the more relaxed your body becomes, and your eyes become so heavy and tired that you find it harder and harder to keep them open. You may have found that you've got tunnel vision about your spot, or you may have stopped looking at the spot altogether. You may not even be aware how your feet feel right now. But when your eyes get too heavy to keep open, you can just let them close. Because the harder you try and keep them open, the heavier they feel. Relaxing your eyelids even more and letting that heaviness travel into all the muscles of your face, particularly the muscles of your jaw and around your mouth, softening them now, around your eyes and your forehead, letting go of all the stress and tension. That's right, just letting it all go. So you can decide for yourself just how relaxed that you want to be, and how good it feels when your eyes are too heavy to keep open and you've almost forgot about how heavy your body feels. Now notice that circle of breath even more, like it has a flow of energy of its own. Just beautiful, easy, gentle, peaceful, continuous, absolutely no effort from you. Circle of breath. Begin to notice yourself inside of this energy, inside of this circle of breath. Inside the music. Feeling the gentle movement of the breath and the music. Perhaps there's colors, sensations, or maybe you forgot the way your heels feel on the floor, or your legs feel against the chair. Let your mind be totally immersed in the freely flowing, moving circle of your breath, a soft, serene space. Now you can really let yourself go deeper inside, to your place of wisdom, where you can have all the knowledge and wisdom to find the answers you need, and to understand what your inner mind would like you to know about yourself. And you can, you know, won't you? You're now so deeply relaxed that the suggestions you hear will have a permanent and immediate effect on your unconscious mind. You may be deeply relaxed, deep within the music, deep within the space of the breathing, but you will hear every word I speak, even though you may find your mind wandering away at times, because right now nothing else matters, nothing except this wonderful feeling of relaxation that you're experiencing. At this moment, it's as though you don't have a care in the world. Nobody wants anything. Nobody needs anything. There's absolutely nothing at all for you to do except relax and let go, and just enjoy the feelings that are being generated within you. Now in a moment I'm going to ask you to imagine certain things, and you'll find that as these images begin to form in your mind, you will go even deeper into this wonderful relaxing state, and you'll begin to feel that you are there in that situation, and that everything that I suggest is already beginning to take place. Even as you experience those feelings, they will become real to you, and your new reality is your actuality, your post-relaxation response, your post-relaxation world. And in your imagination, I want you to go to a beautiful place now, thousands of miles away from where you are. A place where you're totally alone, comfortably alone, with your own thoughts and your own feelings and your own sense of oneness with the universe. But you will never be completely alone, because you will hear my voice all the time. My voice will go with you to guide you through your new reality. And so I want to ask you to just trust in the sound of my voice and allow my voice to take you deeper and deeper into this relaxing place. I would like to suggest that you create a magnificent day, a lovely warm summer's day, with a clear blue sky, a lovely sandy beach, golden sands that seem to stretch on forever. To your left and to your right, and way ahead of you is the sea. Those lazily rolling waves, the most perfect shade of blue, with the reflection of the sun dancing far away, like jewels. And you're totally in peace in this paradise of yours, completely relaxed and at one with the universe. You can feel the soft, warm sand beneath your bare feet, and nearby you can see a little rock pool, seashells, beautifully shaped and coloured pebbles and fossils, a piece of seaweed and a thin piece of driftwood that has somehow floated onto the shore. And you wander towards the rock pool and find a comfortable place to sit and examine these treasures that have been washed up by the ocean. After a little while, you pick up the piece of driftwood and, feeling the texture of the soft wood, you draw a circle all around you. Do this now in your mind. The circle can be any size you want it to be, and you are in the center of the circle. Now this circle represents the circle of all the people and experiences that you've ever encountered in life. And into this circle I want you to place all the ones who have ever hurt you in any way. And you can do this with your stick by drawing symbols in the sand. The symbols can be different for each person or experience. Initials, a small drawing, dots. You can do anything to represent that experience. There may even be little crosses. Whatever you like, because it's personal to you. And in this circle you are now drawing symbols to represent anyone who has ever wronged you in any way, perhaps by their actions or deeds. No matter how small, or whatever the reason, just go ahead and do this. And now, just Pop them all in there if there's any left over. Good. Now I want you to draw symbols to represent any misunderstandings that you've had about anyone at all, or any misunderstandings they've had about you. And now any people or any events that you feel were responsible for causing you irritation or offense in the recent or distant past. Any resentment, hatred, anger, fear, or other negative emotions or experiences are all represented here in your circle of life by symbols. And I'm going to be quiet now for a few minutes to allow you to identify each and every one of all of these unwanted feelings that have been generated within you by these people, events, experiences, or anything else in your life. Now, I want you to acknowledge that if you haven't got them all there yet, then the rest of them can just come now. All of them now, all in the circle of your life. Putting them in. You don't need to relive every experience. Good. Now I want you to affirm in your mind after me, all things that have offended me, I forgive, from within and without. I forgive all things and people from the past, the present, and the future. I forgive. I am free, and they are free too. All these things are cleared up between us, now and forever. And most of all, I forgive myself for setting any of these things in motion. I forgive completely and unconditionally. I am free. I am free. I realize that nobody can avoid exposure to all negative influences. And still be a part of the ongoing scene of life. But I can avoid entertaining them or taking these things to heart. In the same way that a gardener avoids cultivating weeds. And so it is. Do you feel lighter? Because you are free now. So step outside your circle of life and begin a new one, for you have forgiven and you have been forgiven by yourself. So walk away from that circle now, for the tide is coming in. Closer and closer. And as you leave the beach, you see a very large wave washing over your circle and obliterating all these symbols from your life forever. And suddenly the sunlight becomes so bright and so wonderful that the whole scene is lit up. And you can feel all the healing energies from the universe entering your cosmic self, and you're filled with love from the light of the sun. You are free, and it's a wonderful feeling. You are free, and it's a wonderful feeling. Now, in your own time, when you're fully ready, I want you to come back to full conscious awareness, into a non-suggestive state, positive and energized, and in love with yourself again. I'm going to count from 1 to 5, and at the count of 5, you'll be wide awake. That's right. 1, starting to come up now. 2, feeling lighter and lighter as you start to come up from deep relaxation. That's right. 3, lighter still, stretching your fingers and maybe moving your shoulders. 4, coming right up now, anticipating, opening your eyes, getting ready. And 5, eyes open, wide awake now. That's right.